Hello, my name is Kathy Hill, the Financial Aid Liaison at Laurel Ridge Community College. Today's topic is cost saving strategies for utilities. Utilities are essential for all of us, but they can also be one of the most significant ongoing expenses in a household budget. During this session, I hope to equip you with some tips about how thoughtful planning and lifestyle adjustments can help you reduce these expenses without sacrificing too much comfort. Keep in mind this webinar is intended to provide general guidance and resources to help you. Please do your own research as well. And to assist our visually impaired friends, I plan to read and or summarize the slides. I'll start by breaking down the different utility bills to understand what you're paying for. Next, we'll explore energy efficient fixtures and practices and water conservation techniques. We will also discuss optimizing heating and cooling, renewable energy solutions, and the importance of monitoring and managing usage. Now, just for a second, pause and think which different bills make up your utilities. Or do you have one utility company, that sends you one consolidated bill? What was the total of your last utility bills? U.S. News and World Reports indicated that in 2025, the minimum average American spent monthly for electric, gas, not for your car, water, and garbage is about $334 a month. And don't forget about sewer, broadband, internet, and streaming services. The average monthly cost for all of these was about $612 per month. Trust me, I know people who only wish that's all that their monthly utilities were. These are the topics we're going to cover about understanding your utility bills, breaking them down, as well as identifying peak usage. The four that we will cover are electricity, gas, water, and sewage. And let's begin by breaking down the components of utility bills. You may be surprised, but many people don't know that there's a difference between electricity and gas and why they're charged for water and sewage separately. Electricity charges often constitute a significant portion of your utility bills. Understanding the charges can help in energy conservation and preparation for summer and winter temperature fluctuations. Gas charges are commonly included in utility bills and are essential for heating and cooking. Now, knowing this can help you to reduce costs. Water charges cover the use of water in homes. Understanding how much and how you use water can lead to more effective water conservation practices. Sewage charges are sometimes included in your utility bill, so know your budget. And these charges are crucial for proper sanitation. It's important to be able to identify peak usage times. Identifying and understanding those peak usage hours is very important for effectively managing your energy usage and costs. And it will vary depending on where you live, but with a simple call to your electric company or looking online, you can find the hours of the day where electricity costs the least. There are some states where this is more commonly known, and do keep in mind governments can control peak electricity times, or even weeks where water can't be used because of drought. Friends of ours experienced this before, and they had to catch water from their shower to be able to water their lawn. And believe it or not, in most states, you don't have a choice who you will purchase your utilities from. However, there are 13 states plus the District of Columbia, which give residents the choice of where they purchase their electricity. Virginia and West Virginia are not one of those 13 states. Think about why peak hours are so important. A low supply and a high demand will increase costs. Identifying peak usage signs can help you adjust your consumption habits. Many utility companies charge higher rates during peak hours, so Shifting your usage to off-peak times can lead to significant savings on utility bills due to the lower rates. Some electric companies have incentive programs when consumers reduce usage during the peak times, giving cost savings opportunities, and some even offer free energy audits. So check with your company to see what incentives they can offer. Also, it's common for electric companies to do a budget plan where you pay the same amount monthly, and then on the anniversary date, you'll either pay the difference if you use more electricity, or they will credit your account if you are below budget for the year. This budgeting model helps you make adjustments to your energy use during the year so you can meet your target by the anniversary date. And adjusting your consumption habits can optimize energy use and reduce overall costs without sacrificing comfort. When thinking about utilities, think about other variables that can add cost to your utilities, such as location, age of your home, and the age of your appliances. Adopting energy efficient practices at home is so important for lowering your utility bills. Simple changes can make a significant difference in your energy consumption and costs. Our first topic is saving habits at home. Turning off lights when not in use is a simple habit that significantly reduces energy consumption and lowers electricity bills. When our kids were small, we were always reminding them to turn off lights when they left a room. Another thing is unplugging devices when they are not in use. This helps prevent energy waste from electronics that consume power in standby mode. Clean the coils of your AC unit and refrigerator will help improve the efficiency. Turn the temperature down on your water heater just a little bit. Small actions like these can lead to substantial energy savings over time, contributing to a more sustainable home and budget. Our second topic is using energy efficient appliances and lighting for energy savings. The benefits of light emitting diodes or LED lighting include using less energy, and they last longer than traditional bulbs, making it a wise choice for lighting your home. Energy efficient appliances significantly reduce electricity and water consumption, leading to lower utility bills. Many products have Energy Star ratings, so look for the Energy Star label to ensure they are meeting energy efficiency standards. And our last topic on the slide is smart thermostats and temperature management. Have you heard of the 2-degree challenge? In Virginia, adjusting your indoor thermostat by just 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit can save 1 to 3% of your heating or cooling bill annually, depending on your home's insulation, HVAC efficiency, and climate. So enhanced comfort smart thermometers adjust heating and cooling automatically based on your schedule, ensuring optimal comfort in your home. They can significantly reduce energy consumption and lower utility bills. For example, lowering the thermostat 7 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 hours each day, such as when you're away, at work, or asleep, can reduce energy use by up to 10% per year. Water conservation is another vital aspect of reducing utility bills. By using various techniques, you can effectively lower your water usage and costs. How do you conserve water consumption? Well, some examples are not running water when you're brushing your teeth or while you're hand washing those dishes, limiting the amount of time in showers. We put a shower timer when our kids were small so that they didn't use as much water. Here are 3 water conservation techniques. 1, fix leaks and use water efficient fixtures. 2, adopt water saving habits. I even scoop water out of the sink after washing the dishes to pour it on the lawn since there's no rain. And then 3, collect and use rainwater. In Virginia, water rates vary by utility provider and location, but for a typical household using about 4,000 gallons per month, The monthly water bill is roughly $40 to $50. Rates are influenced by factors such as infrastructure, investments, treatment costs, and the regulatory approvals by the Virginia State Corporation Commission. Fixing leaks around the house is important because it can significantly reduce water waste and lower your utility bill. If a faucet in your home has a small leak, you may not think much about it. The drip isn't bothering you that much, and it's not making that much of a difference on your water bill. At least that's what you think. The average leaky faucet produces around 10 drips every minute, wasting about 1 gallon of water per day. But more significant leaks, like faucets that leak 120 drops per minute, waste more than 11 gallons per day and can cost you around $6 every month. And leaks are not exclusive to faucets. If you have a toilet that sounds like it's constantly running, it can use more water than you can imagine. A running toilet wastes around 8 gallons of water every single hour, or 200 gallons per day. Allowing your toilet to run without fixing it can use more than 6,000 gallons of water every month, depending on the severity of the leak. A small leaky faucet may not cost you much, but a running toilet may cost you as much as $70 each month. We recently had to fix a leaky toilet ourselves, and I'd rather spend my money on something I enjoy than literally and figuratively having it go down the toilet. Installing water-efficient fixtures like low-flow shower heads and faucets can help conserve water without sacrificing performance. Overall benefits of using water-efficient fixtures and fixing those leaks helps conserve the environment and lowers your water bill. And it can save electricity as well if you're not using as much hot water. Our next topic is adopting water-saving habits. Taking shorter showers can significantly cut down water usage, leading to both conservation and cost savings. As I previously mentioned, we had a shower timer when the kids were young. And when it comes to hand washing dishes, many times I will catch the running water as I wait for it to warm up and then use it to water my houseplants. Loading the dishwasher fully before running it maximizes efficiency and minimizes unnecessary water use. And always run the washing machine with a full load to conserve water and energy effectively. I heard that unless the load of wash is very heavy, quick wash, that shortened cycle or cold or eco-warm should be sufficient. And I'm sure fixing leaks and running the dishwasher only when it's full is something you always consider. But what about collecting and reusing rainwater as our last topic? Collecting rainwater offers a sustainable water source, reducing dependency on municipal water supplies. We recently bought a 55-gallon rain barrel that filled up the last time we got rain. But we haven't installed a spigot yet to get the water out easily. I do try to watch the weather, and on days it's expected to rain, I'll put my houseplants outside or collect the rain with buckets to use later, which does drive my 97-year-old dad crazy, having buckets in the driveway. And speaking of gardening benefits, using collected rainwater enhances the garden efficiency and promotes healthier plants due to its natural composition. The environmental impact and benefits of rainwater harvesting includes conserving water resources, reducing runoff, and reducing your reliance on municipal water sources, potentially leading to significant savings on your water bill. Now, if we could just get some more rain. And reducing the use of groundwater from municipalities and wells helps conserve and replenish aquifers, and it combats water scarcity, especially in dry regions. Even Florida needs its aquifers replenished with such a high population of people in certain areas. Collecting rainwater also helps extend water infrastructure by decreasing demand on public systems and extending the life of those existing water resources and infrastructure. And I cringe when I think about what happened in Flint, Michigan years ago with their water system. Using rainwater when possible means energy savings as well. Less energy is used to treat, pump, and transport water from the municipal resources to your home and reducing your carbon footprint. As I previously mentioned, reducing runoff, which does impact flooding. Collecting rainwater minimizes the volume of stormwater, which helps prevent flooding and soil erosion. And by reducing runoff, you decrease the amount of pollutants like fertilizers and chemicals that can enter rivers and lakes. Between drastic changes from season to season, it can be more challenging to plan for heating and cooling, which can consume a substantial portion of your income. Optimizing heating and cooling can lead to significant energy savings. Our first bullet point is proper insulation. Insulating your home with effective insulation helps maintain a consistent temperature in your home, reducing the need for heating and cooling. And there are different types of insulation materials used to ensure optimal energy efficiency and comfort in homes. And it is crucial to ensure that your home is well insulated to cut down on energy costs. Proper insulation can significantly reduce those energy costs by minimizing the need for heating and cooling systems. And those peak energy times we talked about earlier are often related to extreme temperature changes outside. When I was little, we lived in a drafty old house, and my dad stretched plastic over the windows to cut back on the drafts and as a way to insulate. The problem is I thought it was fun to poke holes in it and make smiley faces. Needless to say, my dad was not smiling after I did that. Our second point is maintenance of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, also known as HVAC systems, for maximum efficiency. Regular maintenance of HVAC systems ensures they operate at peak efficiency, ensuring optimal performance and comfort, extending their lifespan and lowering energy bills. Routine service and maintenance can significantly extend the lifespan of HVAC systems, protecting your investment. Be sure to change the filters on a regular basis. A well-maintained HVAC system consumes less energy, leading to reduced utility bills and cost savings over time. And you don't want your HVAC system to go down when it's triple digits outside. Our final bullet is using fans and natural ventilation. Using ceiling fans and opening windows for natural ventilation can reduce reliance on air conditioning and can significantly lower energy costs associated with air conditioning. This can also enhance comfort during warmer, more temperate months by providing a fresh and breezy atmosphere. Using fans and natural ventilation contributes to a sustainable living by reducing the carbon footprint and energy consumption. When I was younger, before AC was the norm, we would pull the shades down in the house in the summer and use fans to suck the hot air out of the house. And then when it got cooler outside, we would switch the fans to pull the cooler air back in. It was quite the process, but it worked. Exploring renewable energy solutions can provide long-term savings and environmental benefits. Solar, wind, and geothermal energy sources can reduce dependence on traditional utility services, and there are benefits as well as incentives. Installing solar panels enables homeowners to generate their own electricity, leading to significant savings on utility bills. And over time, solar panel installation reduces those utility bills, offering a long-term financial benefit for the homeowners. Solar panels typically pay for themselves in the U.S. in 7 to 10 years, but this payback period varies significantly based on installation costs, local electricity rates, available incentives, and the amount of sunlight your specific location receives. Many governments offer incentives to promote the adoption of solar energy, encouraging more homeowners to switch to renewable energy sources. However, I was told a story about a house that caught fire that had solar panels on it. Those systems can pose several hazards during firefighting efforts, including the risk of electrical shock, especially due to the electrical current flowing through the water. Firefighters are also at risk from the mechanical and thermal stress on the glass, and when these systems catch fire, They release numerous toxic chemicals, and once airborne in the smoke, the chemicals pose a serious threat to responders, even after a short exposure. Thankfully, these risks can be minimized, so check with your local firehouse and see if they're trained to handle it. And there is free online training available for the local fire departments. You can also explore wind and geothermal energy. Wind and geothermal energy are viable options for reducing utilities and can help in the long run for homes and businesses by reducing the reliance on fossil fuels. However, the effectiveness of wind and geothermal energy depends on geographical location, available infrastructure for harnessing these resources. As you can tell, there are various benefits and incentives for using renewable energy, but do consider the costs and possible drawbacks before making an investment. Check with your local government to see what incentives they use to reduce installation costs, making them more accessible to consumers. And not only do many governments offer incentives for adopting renewable energy solutions, so do environmental organizations who promote energy independence. In summary, promoting energy independence by adopting renewable energy solutions contributes to reduction on the reliance on fossil fuels and enhancing sustainability. You can monitor and manage your utility usage using technology to set targets, make behavioral changes, and track your progress. Have you ever heard of energy vampires and phantom power? Well, energy vampires and phantom power is having too many devices that keep drawing power even when they're turned off. In return, these monsters increase your electric bill, and standby power is a global problem. Berkeley Lab estimates that 5 to 10% of residential electricity consumption comes from electronic devices that are not being used. For example, items in this category are televisions, gaming consoles, home theater systems, Apple TV, Roku, or Fire Stick. If there's a light on, even when the device is off, it's still sucking power. When you're finished using them, simply cut them all off by using a smart power strip or surge suppressor. It's easier than unplugging everything individually, and today it's easy to have power extension cords in many rooms of our homes. Smart meters and energy monitors provide real-time data on your energy consumption, and this information can help you to identify high usage periods and adjust your habits accordingly. We recently installed a smart thermostat. The problem is my dad likes to turn it up, and we are negotiating an agreed upon temperature. Here are some benefits of using smart meters and energy monitors. You have real-time data access to offer insights into your energy consumption to help you stay informed about your usage patterns. And by analyzing the data from these energy monitors, you can easily identify those peak usage times to adjust those habits. And speaking of adjusting energy habits, using the insights gained from these smart meters can help you to modify your energy usage to become more efficient and save on costs. Be sure to set specific usage targets and goals to motivate you to reduce your energy and water consumption. And monitor your progress to stay accountable and make adjustments as needed. You might be thinking, what is the importance of setting usage targets? Well, it's like setting a budget. Establishing specific targets for energy and water usage helps foster motivation and commitment to sustainability, which means you need to regularly monitor your progress. It's essential for your accountability and helps to identify areas of improvement. And be prepared to make adjustments to your usage strategies based on your results to ensure that you have continued improvement. Implementing behavioral changes, such as being mindful of electricity and water use, can lead to significant savings. Keep track of your progress to reinforce those positive habits. And being mindful of electricity and water usage can lead to significant savings for households. And finally, tracking progress. By keeping track of your progress, it will reinforce those positive habits that we talked about and encourage continual improvement in resource use. As we wrap up, these are the essential things to remember. Understand your utility bills, practice energy and water efficiency, and explore renewable energy options. Reducing utility bills is achievable through a combination of understanding your bills and adopting these energy efficient practices, as well as conserving water, optimizing your heating and cooling, and exploring the renewable energy options. And again, that monitoring of the usage. Implementing these strategies can lead to sustainable savings over time and a more sustainable lifestyle. Being informed about your utility bills can help identify areas for savings and better consumption habits. Adopting energy efficient practices can significantly reduce your energy usage and lower the utility bills. Be sure to explore those renewable energy options like solar, wind, which can also benefit the environment. If you'd like me to email you the links to these resources, I'll be happy to share them with you. Or you can also use your camera to take a snapshot. And my contact information is on the next slide. I want to thank you for attending. And again, my name is Kathy Hill, and you can contact me at chill@laurelridge.edu. And these FAB webinars are for informational purposes, so be sure to do your own research. Have a great day.